Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Smith and welcome back to my channel. I have a Dollar Tree St. Patrick's Day swag for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how to take one of these long signs for St. Patrick's Day and turn it into this beautiful swag. Everything except the ribbon came from Dollar Tree. Please help support my channel by hitting the like button and leaving some love in the comments. This lets YouTube know that I have content that's worth watching. I tried a new technique when putting together the swag. I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Let me show you how to make it. Here's a list of the tools and materials I used to complete the project. For your convenience, I've also included a detailed list in the description box below. Let's get started. You're going to need one of the long signs for St. Patrick's Day. They have this one that says Lucky. It has a three-dimensional golden clover on it. They also have this one that says Welcome, and this has a galvanized clover on it. Today I'm going to use this one that says Lucky. Now on the back here on either end, we're going to be attaching one of the 8-inch wreath forms. So you get 2 in a pack, so you'll need 1 package. Now the side that is raised is the side that's going to be facing forward. To attach these, you want to take one of the crossbars and put that in the center. Lay it down on the back of the board. You want the top of the board to be approximately in the center of the ring. And then the other 2 crossbars are touching the board. Take a pencil and trace right where that center bar is, because it's the one that's touching the board. And then just mark where each of the crossbars are. Go ahead and do that for both ends of your board. Attach half a pipe cleaner to either corner of the end of your sign, and then on your arc you want to attach one in the center and one on either side close to where the crossbars are. This is what it should look like once you get all 5 of the pipe cleaners glued on. Each end should look like this. Once your glue is fully set up, then you can go ahead and attach your wreath form. Just place it down, wrap it around the center bar and the inner bar. Pull it down nice and tight. For the 3 pipe cleaners that you have on the arc, you want to attach them to the 2 bars in the middle. The ones here out on the outside, you want to wrap it completely around and attach it. And if you can attach one side to where the crossbars are, you'll be good. That way it won't slide. If you can do both, even better. That is nice and sturdy. Next, just trim off the excess pipe cleaner and tuck your ends down. So finish this one and then go ahead and attach your second one. You will need 2 rolls of black deco mesh, 2 in gold and 3 in green. You want to cut your deco mesh at 20 inches in length. We're going to be doing the Cruffle method or the Woodland Ruffle method. I've heard this called both. It's very simple and it's a good method to use with the Dollar Tree mesh. You take one end, go ahead and roll it forward. You want to roll it about 3 or 4 times. Then take a little clip and clip that roll. Turn it around. Then you want to roll up the other end the same way. Grab the center and then scrunch the rest of the way up. Take the clip off and pinch it right in the middle. Take your pipe cleaner, wrap it around, pull it nice and tight, pinch at the base and twist. You get a little cruffle. If you have any little ends that stick out, just kind of twist and tuck them down. You don't want to see those because that's where you're going to get any fraying. I'll show you again. And that's what your cruffles are going to look like. When you have the 8-inch wreath forms attached, they should be very snug. They should not slide or move. Run a string of jute cord through the same holes that the other one was, but longer. You want it to come up just past where the wreath form is. That's what you're going to use to hang it when you're completely done. From the front, this is what it should look like. Now we're going to start to attach the deco mesh. You're going to be attaching the deco mesh to the 2 bars on the outside. Just feed it on either side of the bar, pull it to the back, and give it a good twist. If you need to, you can trim your ends down. And then I just push mine forward. You'll want to fill that in as close to the sign as you can and go all the way around to the other side as well. Now my pattern is going to be green, gold, green, and then black. And then repeat. Doesn't that look pretty? I have 6 bundles in and I filled in the side. I'm now starting to work my way around. I think that looks so pretty and I love the color combination. I'm going to fill in the rest of my wreath both on the bottom and the top, and then I'll come back and we will finish decorating. Got all my deco mesh done. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks really nice and full. Go ahead and set that aside. We're going to make some ribbon bundles. And I'm going to be using these 2 ribbons that I picked up from craftoutlet.com. They're both 2.5 inches in diameter and wired edged. You want to cut your ribbon at 10 inches. And I'm going to stack them. Put the plaid in the back and then the shamrocks on top. Put a pipe cleaner in the middle. I always like to fold up to make sure I find my center. And then you just want to scrunch them in the middle. I usually kind of do one side and then the other and push that pipe cleaner to the back. Pull it nice and snug and then give it a twist. And you'll need about 6 or 7 of these ribbon bundles. To make the bow, you're going to need to cut 1 piece of each ribbon at 30 inches. We're going to stack these. So I fold it in half so I know where the center is. And then I go down about halfway and fold over. And then same thing with the other side, and then fold over. So it looks like that. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Take a little clip and clip it to hold it. So I fold it in half to find the center, so then I hold the center. Then I go down about halfway and then bring that to the center. And I go down about halfway on the other side and then bring that to the center so that they cross over. And I'm going to put this one on top of this one. And then scrunch right down the center. Take a full length pipe cleaner and wrap it around. Pull it to the back and get it really nice and tight. Pinch and twist. Then you go ahead and dovetail your ends. You want to leave the pipe cleaner long. That's what you're going to use to attach it. And just kind of fluff your bow out a little bit. You can adjust it more once you get it on. But that's what it looks like. You're also going to need one of these little hats that you can find in the St. Patrick's Day section. You're also going to need a full-length pipe cleaner. I want to attach this to the top of the swag. So inside here, I'm going to go ahead and feed in the pipe cleaner. You see, I just went underneath this one. I'm going to go across. Okay, so I went in here, all the way across, and then out here. And that's what I'm going to use to attach it to my wreath. So I want to attach the hat right up here, just slightly off center. I'm just going to take those pipe cleaners and I'm going to feed it down between the mesh until I get to the wreath form, and then I'm going to attach it to the wreath form. Okay, so there you go. I think that looks really cute. Next, I'm going to go ahead and place my bow, and I'm going to place that right on the opposite side of where I placed the hat. But I'm going to place it down just a little bit further into the mesh. And same thing, just take those pipe cleaners, feed them back down into the mesh and attach it to the wreath form. I got my bow in. I'm really happy with that. Now I'm going to place in my ribbon bundles. And same thing, just feed it in through the mesh and attach it with the pipe cleaners to the wreath form. I have all my ribbon bundles in. I'm really happy. I did 4 on the bottom and 3 on top with the bow. You're going to need one of the small black cauldrons. I filled it with newspaper and then glued in some gold coins on top. I'm going to glue this right down here on the bottom in the middle. I'm also going to add some gold coins. Just going to glue it to the deco mesh and maybe a few on the side. And I'm also going to add some of these sparkly shamrocks on a stick. You get 6 in a pack. I just cut them down so that they have about 1.5 inches to a 2-inch skewer. And then just add some hot glue to the stick. And then you can feed it into the wreath wherever you would like. I'm going to go ahead and finish adding the rest of my embellishments, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. I am all done. I got all my coins and I got my little pot of gold and my little clovers all on. I did go ahead and add a few coins onto the sign. I really am happy with how everything turned out. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's craft. If you did, please leave me a big thumbs up and some love in the comments. This really does help support my channel. It lets YouTube know that I have content that's worth watching. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. I hope everyone in your family is staying happy, healthy, and strong. You have a great day, and I will see you next time.